In the time after the Great Depression, prejudice was still around.
Cases such as the Scottsboro Boys and Emmett Till prove that point. African Americans were still watched suspiciously when they were in public, and their words still lost to a white man's.
One such situation is in the classic novel To Kill a Mockingbird, at the trial of Tom Robinson. Tom is quite obviously innocent. Mayell's father has a history of excessive drinking. In the entire trial, he and his daughter were extremely defensive when Atticus pressed at the point that Mr. Ewell could have done what Tom was accused of. Also, one of Tom's hands was injured, and he wouldn't have been able to punch Mayell in the eye where she had a bruise. Any sane jury would have let Tom go free. However, this jury was prejudiced and would rather believe that an African-American man had raped a poor white girl than that she lied and her dad had done it. In their eyes, poor, mean white people were better than a good African-American who had helped a girl with her chores because he felt sorry for her and then got blamed for raping her when she had tried to kiss him. This is clearly unfair treatment to Tom Robinson. Today, if this case came to court, the police, the judge, and the jury would have agreed that Mr. Ewell was the real offender and that Mayella was covering for him to avoid a beating later. Justice for African Americans has improved. Organizations such as NAACP question the fairness of trials. All white male juries are a thing of the past. Forensic teams in reality could have used a rape kit on Mayella and acquired a DNA sample from Tom. Agent Booth would have taken Bob Ewell into the interrogation room and pretended to agree with Mr. Ewell, while secretly using techniques whispered to him by Sweets through his ear device to trick Mr. Ewell into confessing. NCIS would have sent officers to stake out the Ewell house to watch for suspicious activity. Tom might have not been shot, and his wife might have not been a widow. True justice might have been served, and Bob might have paid for his crimes. In the end, his children can be free from his abusive ways. If I were on the jury, I would have pointed out to the rest of the jury what the evidence stated quite evidently. I also probably would have lectured them on their atrocious sense of duty. The job of the jury is to properly serve justice to the true committers of a crime after the identity of the criminal is deduced, not to use a trial for a girl who got raped as an excuse to put another African American in jail.